T10.7. Few people enjoy melted ice cream. Being from the sunny state of Arizona, Megan and Jenna decided to test if generic vanilla ice cream melts faster than Breyer's vanilla ice cream. At 10 different times during the day and night, the girls put a single scoop of each type of ice cream in the same location outside and timed how long it took for each scoop to completely melt. When constructing a paired t-interval for a mean difference using these data, which of the following distributions should Megan and Jenna check for normality? Okay, so it's paired data, right? We have 10 pairs of data, right? So 10 times. So here, let's kind of just make up some numbers. So time, let's say they did 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 12 a.m. Let's just say every hour, right? So we have 10. Okay, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m., 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5 p.m. All right, so let's say those were the times that these girls did their experiment, okay? And then they have the generic and the Breyer's brand. Okay. So let's just say, I'm just going to make up some numbers. At 8 a.m., the generic ice cream took 90 seconds to melt, and the Breyer's ice cream took 100 seconds to melt. Okay. And then the difference would be, depending on which order, let's do generic minus Breyer's, it would be negative 10. Okay. All right. We'll just make up one more set of data. 9 a.m., so it'd be a little bit warmer then. The generic ice cream melted in 85 seconds, and the Breyer's melted in, let's say it was still 100 seconds. Okay, the difference there is now negative 15. Okay, so remember with paired data, we essentially, once we calculate the differences, then we no longer use these two columns of data, and all we care about is the last column of data. Okay, so this is all we care to analyze. Okay, so when we're checking the conditions, right, we would be checking the conditions for the last column of data, right, this column of differences. Okay. All right, so looking at the options here, option 1, the distribution of melt time for the generic ice cream. So that's referring to this column here. Okay. Well, once we calculate the differences, we don't care about that column anymore. So no, we wouldn't look at that. Okay. Option 2, the distribution of melt time for the Breyer's ice cream. Okay. So that's referring to this column here. Okay. We don't need to check that for normality. Okay. The only column of data that we care about with paired data is the differences, and I'm pretty sure that's what 3 says. The distribution of difference in melt time. So we're going to go with option 3.